Hello students, welcome to Siddhapur Mathematics Academy. So how you are solving a integration? Are they interesting or what? Yes, they are interesting. Please watch the video without missing not even a single video and also share with your friends. I will give the definitive, you will get a guarantee out in your theory exams. And if you watch my videos thoroughly from each and every point exactly correct without missing, and you will score nice marks in your JEE in CET also, because without theory we can't move to the competitive. So in the today's class I will explain again by partial fraction only, that is improper fraction. After improper I will solve with the exercise 7.5. First I will explain one improper example, and they are not given in the question. You have to identify which is a proper or improper. See, the question is find integration of x square plus 1 upon x square minus 5x plus 6. So as you know that always we have to go for first whether it is a proper or improper. In the solution first we have to identify. See, x square plus 1 upon x square minus 5x plus 6. In the numerator x power is 2, in the denominator also x power is 2. That means the powers are equal. If the powers are equal, then it is an improper fraction. Is an improper fraction. Next, first don't apply partial fraction directly. We have to convert this with the help of division method. Write on the numerator, divide its numerator by the denominator. Observe the division properly. Here x square coefficient is 1, here x square coefficient is 1. So it is multiplied with 1. X square minus 5x plus 6. And in the division we are always apply subtraction. This is minus plus, we have to change the sign. In the subtraction we have to change the sign for algebraic expression. With 5x there is no pair, this is 5x. Minus 6 plus 1 is minus 5. See, in the remainder the highest power of x is 1. It is less than denominator. Therefore, x square plus 1 upon x square minus 5x plus 6 is equal to, the quotient comes here, 1 plus 5x minus 5 upon x square minus 5x plus 6. See, this is it a proper fraction or what? And you can write this as, can we factorize this? Yes, it is minus 5x plus 6. How will split? The splitting is very important, remember. This is x minus 2 and x minus 3. Correct? Now, this is equation 1. In this equation 1, on the right side, whatever I am telling, please listen carefully. On the right side, select only the proper fraction. The proper fraction is this one. Consider the proper fraction. Consider the proper fraction, that is 5x minus 5 upon x minus 2 x minus 3. Now apply partial fraction for this. By partial fraction, five x minus 5 upon x minus 2 into x minus 3 is written as a upon x minus 2 plus b upon x minus 3. Now take the LCM for right side. 5x minus 5 upon x minus 2 into x minus 3 is equal to, this is x minus 2 into x minus 3. It is a into x minus 3 plus b into x minus 2. On the denominator, both the side denominator get cancels. 5x minus 5 is equal to a into x minus 3 plus b into x minus 2 and select the linear equation from the right side. That as usual, put x minus 3 is equal to 0 implies x is equal to 3. This is 15 minus 5 is equal to 0 plus b into 3 minus 2. 15 minus 5 is 10. 10 is equal to b, that is b is equal to 10. Select the next one. Put x minus 2 is equal to 0, that is x is equal to 2. 10 minus 5 is equal to a into 2 minus 3, b is 0. Now 5 is equal to minus a implies a is equal to minus 5. Therefore 5x minus 5 upon x minus 2 into x minus 3 is written as minus 5 upon x minus 2 plus 10 upon x minus 3. Now write down this in equation 1. What is equation 1? X square plus 1 upon x square minus 5x plus 6. Therefore equation 1 becomes x square plus 1 upon x square minus 5x plus 6 is equal to 1 plus, see it is minus 5 upon x minus 2 plus 10 upon x minus 3. Upon x minus 3. This will be written as 1 plus into minus is minus 5 upon x minus 2 plus 10 upon x minus 3. Now integrating both the sides with respect to x. Integration of x square plus 1 upon x square minus 5x plus 6 into dx is equal to 1 into dx minus 5 upon x minus 2 into dx plus 10 upon x minus 3 into dx. Now write down integration. What is the integration of 1? Integration of 1 is x minus 5 as it is log of x minus 2 plus 10 into log of x minus 3 plus c. So with this I explain all the methods of partial fraction. Now I am moving to the exercise 7.5. So in the 7.5 they will not mention which method is applicable. So just we have to identify which method is applicable and we have to solve. So exercise 7.5. Integrate the following. Integrate the following. First problem. X upon x plus 1 into x plus 2 into dx. So I will explain each and every problem, but if you are thorough in the calculations, similar examples I will give as a homework and again I will explain in the next class solution. First we have to identify. See, x upon x plus 1 into x plus 2. What is the highest power of x in the numerator? Its power is 1. When denominator you are multiplying x into x is x square. So this is nothing but 1 upon 2. Is it a proper or what? Yes. Is a proper fraction. And we have two different linear equations. by partial fraction x upon x plus 1 into x plus 2 is equal to a upon x plus 1 plus b upon x plus 2. This is equation 1. Keep the left side as it is. X upon x plus 1 into x plus 2. Take the LCM on right side. This is x plus 1 into x plus 2. A is multiplied with x plus 2. B is multiplied with x plus 1. Both the denominator get cancels. So x is equal to a into x plus 2 plus b into x plus 1. And as you know that already you are familiar, select the linear equations on right side one by one. So here first bracket I am taking as the x plus 2. Put x plus 2 is equal to 0. Implies x is equal to minus 2 throughout the equation. Minus 2 is equal to a into minus 2 plus 2 is 0 plus b into minus 2 plus 1. Minus 2 is equal to minus b implies b is equal to 2. Now moving to the next one, that is put x plus 1 is equal to 0. Implies x is equal to minus 1. Minus 1 a into minus 1 plus 2 b will be 0. So minus 1 is equal to a or a is equal to minus 1. Both are correct. Now write down these values in equation 1. Therefore equation 1 becomes, write down that a and b values. X upon x plus 1 into x plus 2 is equal to minus 1 upon x plus 1 plus 2 upon x plus 2. Now integrate both the sides with respect to x. This is x plus 1 into x plus 2 dx is equal to minus 1 upon x plus 1 into dx plus 2 upon x plus 2 into dx. So it is minus of log of x plus 1 plus 2 into log of x plus 2 plus c. Next, moving to the next question, question number 2. 1 upon x square minus 9 into dx. And students, what they are doing? Usually what you will do? So if you are solving the examples under partial fraction, means without thinking anything, you are applying partial fraction. You are splitting this as a square minus b square formula, that is x minus 3x plus 3. Why we are doing like that? If you are thorough in the formula, because they are not mentioned using partial fraction. See, this we can write as 1 upon x square minus 3 square. Have you remembered the formula? Yes, they are out of 6 formula. Already we are familiar. It is in the form of 1 upon x square minus a square. 1 upon x square minus a square into dx is 1 by 2a log of x minus a. Log of x minus a upon x plus a. This is the formula. So plus c, it is 1 upon 2a, 2 into 3 log of x minus 3 upon x plus 3. Remember, no need to apply partial fraction. 1 by 6 log of x minus 3 upon x plus 3. Please note down that, because we are familiar with that 6 formula. Use that 6 formula, then move to the next one, that is question number 3. Third one, 3x minus 1 upon x minus 1 into x minus 2 into x minus 3 dx. See, here in the third one we have a 3 non-repeated linear equations in the denominator. So then what you are writing in the solution? 3x minus 1 upon x minus 1, x minus 2, x minus 3 is a proper fraction, correct or not? Because in the numerator the highest power of x is 1, in the denominator x into x into x 3 times, that is x cube. So this is a proper fraction. By partial fraction, 3x minus 1 divided by x minus 1, x minus 2, x minus 3 will be a upon x minus 1 plus b upon x minus 2 plus c upon x minus 3. This is equation 1. Keep the left side as it is. 3x minus 1 upon x minus 1, x minus 2, x minus 3. And you know that LCM will be same whatever there in the left side. Take the LCM. This is x minus 1, x minus 2, x minus 3. X minus 1 is already there. A is multiplied with x minus 2 into x minus 3 plus b is multiplied with x minus 1, x minus 3. Which term is there? Don't use that one. Already you are familiar. C x minus 1 into x minus 2. On both the sides the denominator get cancels. 3x minus 1 is equal to a into x minus 2, x minus 3 plus b into x minus 1, x minus 3, c into x minus 1, x minus 2, and select the brackets on right side one by one. We have a 3 different linear equations. So use that linear terms, 3 linear terms one by one. First I am taking x minus 1. Put x minus 1 is equal to 0. That is x is equal to 1 on both the sides. 3 into 1, 3, that is 1, 3. 3 minus 1 is equal to, wherever you are finding x minus 1 bracket, that will be 0. That means b and c 0 with a 1 minus 2 and it is 1 minus 3. B is 0 and c also 0. Calculate that. That is 2 is equal to a into minus 1 minus 2. 2 is equal to 2a implies a is equal to 1. This is first. And moving to the second. Now I am taking the bracket as x minus 2. So put x minus 2, next bracket. X minus 2 is equal to 0. That is x is equal to 2. Throughout the equation, 3 2s are 6. 6 minus 1. And wherever the bracket we have x minus 2, that term will be 0. Because 2 minus 2 0. A is 0 and c is 0. With b, 2 minus 1 and 2 minus 3. C is 0. 5 is equal to b into 1 into minus 1 implies it becomes minus b. b is equal to minus 5. And for the third one, I want this for a reference, though I kept as it is. Here I am writing, put x minus 3 is equal to 0. X is equal to 3. Left side is 9 minus 1. A 0, B 0. C is 3 minus 1, 3 minus 2. So 8 is equal to C into 2 into 1 implies 2C is equal to 8. C is equal to 4. Now we got A, B, C, all the three values. Write down that values in equation 1. Therefore, equation 1 becomes equation 1 becomes 3x minus 1 upon x minus 1 into x minus 2 into x minus 3 is equal to 1 upon x minus 1 minus 5 upon x minus 2 and c is 4 plus 4 upon x minus 3. Now integrate both the sides with respect to x. By integrating with respect to x on both sides. So this will be 3x minus 1 upon x minus 1, x minus 2, x minus 3 into dx is 1 upon x minus 1 into dx minus 5 upon x minus 2 into dx plus 4 upon x minus 3 into dx. So this will be log of x minus 1 minus 5 log of x minus 2 plus 4 log of x minus 3 plus c. Now I am giving you one similar question as a homework, that is example number 4 from 7.5. Similar, it is x upon x minus 1, x minus 2, x minus 3 into dx. This is a homework question. Moving to the next one, that is a fifth one. See the next example, that is the fifth one. Integration of 2x upon x square plus 3x plus 2. This question is also homework. Moving to the next one, that is the sixth one. See, in the sixth, what you are observing? As I told you, first we have to identify whether it is a proper or improper. 1 minus x square upon x into 1 minus 2x. In the numerator, the highest power of x is 2. In the denominator, when you multiply these two, that is also square. So we are getting 2 by 2. If both the numerator and denominator power are equal, so it is an improper fraction. Improper fraction. Now we are converting this with the help of division. So write down the numerator. Numerator is divided by its denominator. I am multiplying these two. It is x minus 2x square. See here we have minus x square, but it is minus 2x square. Instead of minus 2x square, we required only x square, minus x square. So it is multiplied with 1 by 2. Each term is multiplied with 1 by 2. This is x by 2. This is x square. 2 and 2 it cancels. In division we have to change the sign. Plus x square minus x square get cancels. These two are different terms. So that's why it is written as 1 minus x by 2. Now the highest power of x is 1. So comparing with denominator it is less. Then how you write? Therefore 1 minus x square upon x into 1 minus 2x. The quotient is 1 by 2. It comes here 1 by 2 and the remainder is 1 minus x by 2. 1 minus x by 2 upon x into 1 minus 2x, and I am writing this as 1 by 2 plus 1 minus x by 2 divided by, so already it is splitting, so sorry, no need to write that. Let us call this as equation 1. In that, consider only proper fraction. Consider the proper fraction. It is 1 minus x by 2 divided by x into 1 minus 2x. Now by partial fraction, 1 minus x by 2 upon x into 1 minus 2x. X is also the linear equation, so it is a upon x. The next linear is 1 minus 2x. Two different linear equations, 1 minus 2x. Keep the left side as it is, 1 minus x by 2 upon x into 1 minus 2x. LCM will be same whatever we have in the left side, x minus 1 minus 2x. X into 1 minus 2x. A is multiplied with 1 minus 2x. B is multiplied with x. These two terms get cancels. So what is remaining? 1 minus x by 2 is equal to a into 1 minus 2x plus b into x. We have two different linear equations on the right side. Select one by one. Put 1 minus 2x is equal to 0 and x will be 1 by 2. Write down that value throughout the equation. 1 minus 1 by 2 upon 2 is equal to, in place of x if you write 1 by 2, a into 0 plus b into 1 by 2. Here it is 1 minus 1 by 4, that 2 comes in the denominator, it is b by 2. When you take the LCM and simplify, 3 by 4 is equal to b by 2, take 2 on that side, b is equal to 3 by 4 into 2, that means b is equal to 3 by 2. Please note down this. So after that, next linear equation is what? The next linear equation is the x. Directly we are writing x is equal to 0. This is 1 minus 0 is equal to a into 1 minus 0 plus b into 0. So 1 is equal to a. That is a is equal to 1. Therefore 1 minus x by 2 is equal to 1 upon x plus b value is what? 3 by 2. 3 by 2 upon 1 minus 2x. Therefore equation 1 becomes what is equation 1? 1 minus x square divided by x into 1 minus 2x is equal to 1 by 2 plus 1 by x. 3 by 2 we can write as 3 upon 2 into 1 minus 2x. Now integrate both the sides with respect to x. Integrating both the sides with respect to x. Integration of 1 minus x square upon x into 1 minus 2x dx is equal to integration of 1 by 2 into dx plus integration of 1 by x plus integration of 3 by 2 into 1 minus 2x into dx. Yes, n by 2 is a constant, it is a number, it is x by 2, because when you integrate a constant, x will comes, because with respect to x we are integrating. If with respect to y means y comes. What is integration of 1 by x? Log x. And for this one, 3 by 2 is a constant. Have you remembered this formula? 1 upon ax plus b. This I explained in method of substitution. X coefficient is a. 1 by a log of ax plus b. Here x coefficient is minus 2. It is 1 upon minus 2 log of 1 minus 2x plus c. Now this will be written as x by 2 plus log x plus into minus is minus 3 by 4 log of 1 minus 2x plus c. So moving to the next example, that is question number 7. X upon x square plus 1 into x minus 1 dx. X upon x square plus 1 into x minus 1. First step, as usual, we have to identify about the which type. X upon x square plus 1 into x minus 1 is a which type? Highest power of x in the numerator is 1, in the denominator it is 3. So is a proper fraction. Next, by partial fraction, x upon x square plus 1 into x minus 1. The first bracket is a quadratic equation. Further splitting is not possible. So ax plus b upon x square plus 1. And the second one is a linear. It is c upon x minus 1. Let us call this as equation 1. Now keep the left side as it is. On the right side take the LCM. LCM is x square plus 1 into x minus 1. Ax plus b is multiplied with x minus 1 plus c is multiplied with x square plus 1. Their denominator get cancels. Now x is equal to ax plus b into x minus 1 plus c into x square plus 1. We have to take the linear term one by one, but we have only one linear equations on the right side, so select that linear equation. Put x minus 1 is equal to 0, implies x is equal to 1 on both left side as well as right side. It is 1 is equal to, see the next one, 1 minus 1 is 0, 0 into anything is 0, plus c, 1 square is 1. So 2c is equal to 1 implies c is equal to 1 by 2. Next, we cannot select any term because we have only one linear equation. So here on the right side remove the bracket. Rewrite the equation once again. Consider x is equal to ax plus b into x minus 1 plus c into x square plus 1. Remove the bracket on right side and equate the coefficients. X is equal to ax square minus ax plus bx minus b plus cx square plus c. Write down the term with x square, that is a plus c. Then the term with x, is minus a plus b. minus a plus b. Then the term without x is minus b plus c. By equating the coefficients of x square, x and constants on both the sides. See, what is the coefficient of x square on right side? A plus c. On left side we don't have x square, so it is 0. And the coefficient of x is minus a plus b. Here the coefficient of x is 1. Next, minus b plus c, the term without x. Here the term without x, there is no term, so it is 0. And already we calculated c value. Write down that c value in equations. A plus c, in that I am writing c value. A plus 1 by 2 is equal to 0. So a is equal to minus 1 by 2. And taking the next one or last one, I am taking the last one. Minus b plus c is equal to 0. C is 1 by 2. So this implies b is equal to 1 by 2. See, a is minus 1 by 2, b is 1 by 2, c is 1 by 2. Write down that values in equation 1. Therefore, equation 1 becomes ax plus b, that is minus 1 by 2x plus b upon x square plus 1, and c is 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 x minus 1. In the denominator, if you have a quadratic equation, you know how to split. Before integration, the first expression will be written as first term upon denominator, that is minus x upon 2 comes in the denominator, x square plus 1. Next, second term, plus 1 by 2 x square plus 1 plus 1 by 2 x minus 1. Now integrate both the sides with respect to x. X upon x square plus 1 x minus 1 dx is equal to, I write minus outside, and even 1, 2 also I am writing outside, minus 1 by 2 x upon x square plus 1 into dx. Second one, 1 by 2 again constant, 1 upon x square plus 1 into dx plus 1 by 2 1 upon x minus 1 into dx. See here, the integrations are very simple. When you see the first integration, in the numerator we have a x. Then what formula you are thinking? It is nearer to the formula f dash of x upon f of x. That answer is log of f of x. See, what is the differentiation of denominator here? Differentiation of x square is 2x. That number is missing. To write 2 here, I have to balance. So it is minus 1 by 4. Then it is 2x. Multiply both numerator and denominator by 2. It is x square plus 1. So I am integrating all at the same time. That's why I kept the remaining also as it is. 1 by 2, 1 upon x square plus 1 into dx plus 1 by 2, 1 upon x minus 1 into dx. See, the first integration is in the form of f dash of x upon f of x minus 1 by 4 log of x square plus 1 plus 1 by 2. Second one is in the form of 1 upon x square plus a square. That is 1 by a tan inverse, but a is 1. That's why directly it is tan inverse x. And it is in the form of 1 by x. That is 1 by 2. Integration of 1 by x is log x. See, this is the example. Now moving to the next question.